And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time, fuzzy fuzz boss time, fuzzy shootout time. My name is Gabor.
Yeah, people are going to see this on the internet then. Hey, welcome along. We're going to share out some boss fuzzes today. Stay tuned. We're going to check out the sounds of these three.
Yes, we've got the FZ-1, FZ-2, and FZ-3. Or depending on where you are in the world, FZ-1, FZ-2, and FZ-3.
If you're wrong.
If you're wrong.
Hey, please hit like and subscribe on the video. Please give us a thumbs up for some reason and ding the notification bell.
I don't think anyone's going to give us a thumbs up after you're wrong, but anyway.
The setup today for the fuzz shootout is we're going with pedals from Mozztronics Amp Switcher that Andrew built for us, a Cherrytone OTS Mini 20 headset
racing stripe,
and a 2 notes Torpedo Captor X up there doing some stereo IRs for the cabinet sims.
Jason Guillaume.
So, fuzzes.
Yes.
We've got 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, so we just recently did a video of the 1, which you can watch.
Yep.
Throughout the video, I'll be pointing at videos of the other pedals we did, and they're down below as well. We did one of the Hyperfuzz a while ago, like quite a few years ago, and we did one of the FZ-3 not that long ago, maybe last year.
That was like the underrated sleeper fuzz.
Yeah, I still think it is a good fuzz. But now the FZ-1w came out in all its was-a-crafted glory, and we thought, let's shoot the 3 out and see what the difference is. Do you want to start?
Sure. I got a Warmoth parts strat, and this is what sounds like clean.
And if we feel like it, we might even introduce some of this lovely light show. You've got here some stereo effects, just to stereoify the sound. Also, if you hear some reverb, that is from the Captor X. Okay, so I've set everything at 12 o'clock, except for that switch, which you can't really set at 12 o'clock, because it's like a flicky switch. So there's fuzz 1, fuzz 2, and the gain boost setting. So we're on fuzz 1. But other than that, everything is at about 12 o'clock.
Sure.
And I'm on a vintage setting here. So let's just have a listen to the 3 of them at 12 o'clock, see what they sound like with the Stratocaster. Well, this one is way wilder than the other two.
Yeah.
So it's got almost like a little bit of a kind of like a Octavia kind of thing-ish happening in there as well.
It does, yeah.
Lots of bottom end.
Should we check out what's the other fuzz setting on this one?
Well, that's the more vintage one. The other one is the super duper scooped one. So this is the same setting. So hang on, I'll go between the two. So that's a bit more vintagey one. So with this one's all mids, the other one's no mids.
Yeah.
And then you kind of find what you want.
One or the other.
I reckon let's put this one aside for a second. Let's look at those two, right? Because they are maybe more similar-ish, especially in a vintage setting.
Sure.
So let's just kind of check them out, and then we'll check those two out after, right? Okay, so let's just go back to the FZ-1w. Okay.
Yo.
Thoughts?
I like this one because of how it feels.
And it feels okay to me. This feels like it's the cleanest. It has.
It's like less compressed.
This one is more again especially as you turn the fuzz up, and with this as well, you have to have the tone all the way up for it to. It gets a bit almost too not enough top end, too much mids and lows.
This has this really interesting mid-range like focused tone.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
This is kind of very open.
Open, yeah. So then I went to the modern setting too. I don't know if you noticed that, but I did flick it over to the modern setting as you were playing. Yeah.
You want to have a go on your blue guitar?
Sure. So maybe let's have a look now.
Yeah.
Let's check those two out, right? Just see what you can. Maybe stay on the modern setting, or even whichever one you want. So I'm starting off with the Fano Omnis MG6, which is a lovely guitar. I like it a lot. And with the G chord, it sounds like this. It's a way higher output guitar than that one. Much more open up. It's very like nasally, very again mids. Maybe flick the switch to where there's no mids at all. They're very different animals.
Yep, definitely.
But let's add some super stereo delay effectiveness to it and make it massive.
No, let's
start with hyperfuzz, yeah. I need to go lower. Much lower. Lower. So I'm going to quickly use my JMascis, Squier JMascis, which is tuned down to C standard tuning, which without fuzz sounds like this. Okay, with delay let's start off without delay. That's massive. Let's add the delay to it. Hang on. That's that same sound. That's cool. That's big. That's huge.
So, should we check out? What if we go, instead of trying to make them sound like each other, just find the best sound out of each one and compare.
Okay. Well, should we start?
Go the opposite way.
Do you want to start with that one then? Should I stay in a low tune? I'll stay low tune. Fuzz is good with low tune guitars. Okay. I'll play the same kind of riff again. Wow. Well, that again, with the delay, that's just massive.
Yeah.
That's such a huge sound. But then, that one's pretty big too, actually, like that same. Not as big as that. That's huge. Okay, humbuckers?
This is a whole different thing, isn't it?
That's a whole different world, yeah. Okay, let's turn the delay off again for a little bit. Okay, let's go just between the 3 again. I'll just go back to that setting on that one.
This guitar with this is cool.
It's different mids, and but it works with that guitar, yeah. That sounds really good too, though.
Interesting.
Okay, hang on, we haven't done this one yet.
Interesting.
Thoughts?
This guitar actually kind of works with all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a humbucker thing. I felt like the single coils and maybe the P90 is a bit more picky.
Because that's such a mid-forward guitar as well.
Yeah.
I mean, technically that's a P90 as well.
Oh, that is in the back, isn't it?
In the bridge, that's a P90 in disguise.
I don't know.
But the low tuning makes a difference.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Preferences with guitars, preferences with your style. Are you a doomer dude, or are you just using a fuzz for like a rock solo thing, or do you use it as a boost into a dirty amp or into another gain stage, or blah 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 blah? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. They're all for different applications. Like that one is just, if you want that kind of vintagey, kind of very clear, very open, great note definition fuzz. This one is just all out mayhem. Yeah. On whatever setting you go to.
It says hyper for a reason.
It's hyper, yeah. It's hyper. It's got some, hyperactivity issues. This one lies somewhere in between the two.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's almost the kind of love child of these two. Well, 1 + 2 = 3. So I think this kind of sort of has some of sort of like singing sustain notes, like of a not a muff, but that kind of.
But the EQ set's different.
Tonally, it's different, but that kind of sustainy focus thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I like 1 and 3. This is cool, but I would never use it.
I like probably 1 and 2.
There you go.
But let's very quickly,
Yes.
gun him. Did you gun him all before?
I can't remember.
Let's gun him. And it's got the modern setting here. Gunned. Let's gun him all.
Yeah.
No, I think you need all 3. That's what you need.
It's funny how you still had some definition.
Yeah, it just was just this monster.
Sustained.
It was great. That was really cool. I really like all 3 and 4.
There you go. Buy all 3 and add them together.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so let us know what your thoughts are. Or if there's anything else you want us to do with it. We can try and do some more shootouts, some more kind of stuff. See, maybe I can get my hand on a 5 as well at one stage.
Yeah.
But I think the 5 is digital. I think these are the 3 analog ones and the 5 is the digital one. You know, I may be wrong, but not 100% sure. But yeah, let us know what your thoughts are. Which one did you like best? Please don't leave too many comments of saying, oh man, I wish Boss did an FZ-2w, because I didn't. So just, you know, go with it. But it's a cool pedal. They're all three cool pedals. I think they're great. I like the look of that. I like the darker grey better.
Yeah, it's still like the kind of gunmetal-y powder coat effect. Hey, links below to Instagram, Facebook, and a podcast. Please check me out if you've got some time. That'll be ace. Help us do a thing. Like I said, comments below, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned. See ya.